Does that look? Is that hard to read?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. I think we should fix that.
Testing, testing, testing. Check, check, check. 321, 321, 321. Good man. Good afternoon from Eau Claire North High School. Zaleski Sports presents Big Rivers Conference Softball. It's the BRC opener this afternoon as the Eau Claire North Huskies host the New Richmond Tigers. Hi again, everybody. I'm Bob Bradovich. Thanks for joining us this afternoon on Zaleski Sports. We've got an absolutely beautiful day here on the north side of Eau Claire. Temperature at game time, at least according to my weather app, 78 degrees. It's sunny skies, some light clouds, perfect weather for these two teams today. And for the Tigers of New Richmond, it's actually the first time they will have played a game. North, meanwhile, after 4 postponements in their schedule, went up to Rhinelander and played 3 games in the Hodag Dome. Those games last Friday and Saturday. The Huskies defeated Wausau East by a score of 7-0. Then down the host school Rhinelander 18-2 before falling to Anago 2-1 in a game on Saturday. So the Huskies 2-1 overall. This is their Big Rivers Conference opener, and they are looking to put together a solid season in the Big Rivers Conference. New Richmond, meanwhile, similar story in that they had a number of games postponed to start out. So this is their first opportunity to play a game. So we'll see what the Tigers can do as they wrap up their infield practice right now. Starting lineup for the Tigers, and here is their batting order. Leading off is the pitcher, Brooklyn Swanepoel. Caitlin Swanepoel will bat second and play second base. Batting third and catching is Briar Blitz. Bella Balarjan batting fourth and playing first base. Batting fifth is the shortstop, Mimi Brinkman. Ginger Lucas will bat sixth and play third base. Kylie Kiefer batting seventh and playing right field. Batting eighth is the center fielder, Emma Eastep. Maddie Gaffner will bat ninth and play left field for the New Richmond Tigers. They are coached by Lindsay Knudsen. Huskies will have Madison Parker in the circle, the right-hander. She is a junior for Eau Claire North. Behind the plate will be the sophomore Grace First. Megan Standiford, a junior, will play first base. At second base, the senior Kyra Schubert. Brooklyn Shearer will play third base. And in the outfield, going left to right, will be Morgan Pressler, Cadence Henderson, and Janae Goldbach. Huskies are coached by Kelsey Finch. The two coaches meeting with the umpires right now. We've got a little bit of a breeze blowing towards home plate. Outfield fence is at 185 feet, but it's a tall fence. About 10 feet. So you've got to get a pretty good blast and got to get it up in the air to clear the fence. And again, we'll see what these teams can do. It's the first outdoor game for each team. North had those 3 games in the Hodag Dome, and the general consensus in talking with the Huskies pregame is that, well, playing softball indoors is better than not playing at all. So they were happy to get that opportunity. We are happy to have the opportunity to bring this game on Zaleski Sports. And over the course of the game, we will make sure to thank our sponsors, including Spectrum Insurance. Spectrum Insurance is an independent insurance agency offering a full range of personal and business insurance services throughout 19 office locations in Wisconsin. We have a team of insurance agents with diverse areas of expertise ready to protect you from the unexpected. Visit SpectrumInsGroup.com. The spring yard prep event is going on now at Fleet Farm. Score savings on soil, seed, mulch, and fertilizer as you get ready to bring your yard back to life. Get everything you need in one stop. Get it all at Fleet Farm. Talking about soil and seed, a big thanks to the grounds crew here at Eau Claire North High School. It wasn't that long ago I took a drive past this complex, and this place was snow-covered, and infield was like a skating rink. But thanks to the weather and a lot of work by the grounds crew, we've got a really nice setup for softball on this sunny afternoon on the north side of Eau Claire. So once again, thanks for joining us. Wherever you may be logging in from, we certainly appreciate your viewership, and we're looking forward to an exciting spring of events that we'll be bringing to you on Zaleski Sports. Baseball and softball in the Big Rivers Conference. Of course, these two teams are looking to be contenders in the BRC. Chippewa Falls always considered to be one of the favorites, one of the top Division I programs in the state of Wisconsin. Hudson Raiders have certainly made some noise in recent years, and high school softball. North has made some appearances at state. New Richmond, of course, back in the Big Rivers Conference after a bit of a hiatus, but that district continues to grow along with the rest of St. Croix County. I was talking with the New Richmond boys basketball coach Ryan Lease a while back. He was telling me that it was the 21-22 school year that New Richmond's enrollment at the high school level went over 1,000 for the first time in school history. And if you've been over that way, it's a beautiful high school and athletic complex that they have over there. And expecting enrollment to continue to grow over the years. And for that matter, the Eau Claire area is growing too. So enrollment at both North and Memorial high schools has remained stable over the years. Teams being introduced right now by our PA announcer. Tigers, of course, will be the visiting team. They will bat first. The Huskies, the home team, wearing their home Columbia blue uniform with the black lettering and trim, the black pants and the Columbia blue socks. New Richmond rocking the black pinstripes with the orange lettering and trim, and they're wearing the white socks. This field, from home plate out to center field, oriented toward the southwest. So as the sun continues to set in the west, which is beyond right field, it shouldn't be much of a problem except for the hitter. I would expect that maybe by the end of the game you'll see some of those hitters with the brim of the batting helmet pulled down just to keep that sun out. Multiple fields here at this complex at Eau Claire North High School. We've got JV game going on just to our left. We are set up right behind the backstop, behind home plate. And right now, our national anthem. Getting ready to play some ball here at Eau Claire North High School. Big Rivers Conference opener for both of these teams, New Richmond Tigers and Eau Claire North Huskies. Always a lot of excitement at the beginning of the season, and I think even more so this year, given our weather conditions in west central Wisconsin. And teams just excited to be outside playing ball. And so much energy and enthusiasm at the beginning of a season. So much hope. And why not? Teams have been indoors working on their skills, indoor batting practice and throwing. And fortunate around these parts to have a couple facilities where you can get into some batting cages and do some individual work. Even get out on a indoor diamond and hit your throws down pat on a regulation size facility. Madison Parker in the circle for the Huskies. Grace First is her catcher. Parker, the right-hander, scheduled to face Brooklyn Swanepoel, Caitlin Swanepoel, and Briar Blitz in this top of the first inning here at Eau Claire North High School. New Richmond Tigers and Eau Claire North Huskies. Swanepoel will step in. She is a left-handed hitter. And you expect her to be a good contact hitter, good with the bat. Stands fairly close to the plate. And we are underway. Swanepoel takes ball one from Madison Parker. Just underway here at Eau Claire North High School. 1-0 pitch from Parker. Takes that one for a strike. The count is even 1-1. Outfield playing medium deep and straight away. Right fielder Janae Goldbach is fairly deep out and right. Swanepoel takes that one high. It's 2-1. Again, the wind blowing in. It's gusting up to 10-15 miles an hour. You'll have to really get a hold of one to send one out of this park. Swanepoel takes another ball low. It's 3-1. Parker looking to battle back. 3-1 count. Looking to set the tone early here. Here's the pitch. And that one's grounded up the middle for a base hit. Brooklyn Swanepoel gets it started for the Tigers with the base hits. That'll bring up the second baseman, Caitlin Swanepoel. Caitlin Swanepoel also batting from as a lefty. Again, fairly close to the plate. Pitch from Parker lifted out to left. Drifting over to make the catch is Morgan Pressler. So one pitch, one out. One down here with the runner on. Top of the first inning. That'll bring up the catcher, Briar Blitz. She wears number 7, a right-handed batter. Umpire explaining to on-deck hitter Bella Belargin that with the right-handed hitter up, Belargin needs to stand in the warm-up circle on the right side. Runner goes. There's the throw down, not in time. Stolen base for Swanepoel. So the Tigers with the runner in scoring position here, top of the first with one out. And Briar Blitz at the plate. Parker delivers. That one low. Good stop by the catcher, Grace First. RBI situation here for Briar Blitz. North looking for either a strikeout or a pop out. And something to retire this hitter. Count is 2-1 to Briar Blitz. Outfield medium deep. Yeah, the right fielder Goldbach very deep. Not so much left field with Pressler. Hard hit ground ball, fair ball down the line. Brooklyn Swanepoel will stop at third. Base hit Briar Blitz. The Tigers have, well, they had runners at the corners, but then Blitz, as the ball came in, just took second base. And another one of those situations that, you know, you try to prepare for just about everything during those indoor workouts, but something, it definitely changes when you get outside. So, second and third now for the Tigers. Bella Belargin, RBI situation for her. Pitch from Parker. Grounded up the middle, knocked down at second by Schubert. Throw not in time. Here comes the second runner, and she is safe. We'll call it an infield single for Bella Belargin. And a couple of RBI, and the Tigers have taken a 2-0 lead here at Eau Claire North. Now Mebe Brinkman, the shortstop, steps up to the plate. Again, one down here, top of the first. Parker catches that outside corner, 0-1. 3 hits this inning for the Tigers. They have not exactly scorched the ball, but placement has been good, and they're up early 2-0. Parker trying to get Brinkman to chase. She does not. It's 1-1. Nice crowd on hand here at North High School. The bleachers behind us are pretty much full, and a lot of folks have brought their lawn chairs out. Swing and a miss. Good fastball by Parker. Blew it right past Brinkman. Count is 1-2. Tigers batting, 2 runs already across. Strike 3 called. Big strikeout for Madison Parker. 2 down now, top of the first. That'll bring up the third baseman, Ginger Lucas. Lucas, another left-handed batter for the Tigers. Runner on first is Bella Belargin. She had the 2 RBIs. Squares around, but can't get the bunt down. It's 0-1. Outfield playing straight away. Left fielder Pressler is about midway in the outfield. Right fielder Goldbach is fairly deep, as she's been with just about all the hitters so far. Swing and a miss. Parker looking to pitch herself out of this half inning. She's been around the plate, and again, it's not like the Tigers are tearing the cover off the ball. They just had some well-placed base hits. Lucas not chasing on that high fastball. It's 1-2. One-two pitch from Parker. And that one is fouled behind us. And we'll do it again with the count 1-2 and 2 down here. Top of the first inning. New Richmond on top of Eau Claire North by a score of 2-0. Ooh, that one just missed the outside corner. And it's 2-2 to Lucas. Parker looks in for the sign. Here's the pitch. Strike 3 called. So a pair of strikeouts to end the inning for Madison Parker. But the Tigers score a pair of runs, and they lead it by a score of 2-0. We move to the bottom of the first. You are watching Big Rivers Conference Softball on Zaleski Sports.
Fleet Farm has everything you need for every season of life. From tending the vegetable garden season to planting 100 acres of crops season. Fleet Farm is your one-stop shop. Whether it's strawberry jam season, cook your walleye season, or his first set of wheels season. Fleet Farm is built for every season. Fleet Farm, built for real life.
You know better when you see it.
All right, 1, 2, 3.
But sometimes it's a little harder to tell what better looks like, and you could use a little help.
Thanks, Mom.
Security Health Plan. Everything you need in a health plan. Everything you'd expect from a good neighbor.
And welcome back to Eau Claire North High School. Bottom of the first inning here. Big Rivers Conference softball opener. New Richmond scoring a pair of runs. Top of 1 to take an early lead. Huskies coming to bat. Their batting order looks like this. Shortstop Isabella Olson will lead off. Madison Parker, the pitcher, will bat second. Kyra Schubert, the second baseman, will bat third. Janae Goldbach, the right fielder, will bat fourth. Brooklyn Shearer, the third baseman, will bat fifth. Cadence Henderson, the center fielder, will bat sixth. Megan Standiford, first baseman, will bat seventh. Followed by Claire Gruna, the designated player. There's a line drive to right center, and that is down for a hit. First pitch swinging Isabella Olson. Nice line drive off the pitcher, Brooklyn Swanepoel. And the Huskies have a runner on bottom of the first. Tying run coming to the plate in the form of pitcher Madison Parker. Mentioned Claire Gruna, the designated player, will bat eighth. Morgan Pressler, the right fielder, batting ninth against the right-hander for New Richmond, Brooklyn Swanepoel. Parker takes that one high. It's 1-0. Early in the game, we'll see if Huskies decide to put a play on, maybe drop a bunt down, get that runner moving. Another pitch, a little high. It's 2-0. Outfielders, say fairly deep in center. That's Emma Estep out there in center field. 2-0 pitch. There's the bunt. It rolls foul. Maddie Gaffner, the left fielder, is maybe about 10, 15 feet in front of the left field fence. The right fielder, Kylie Kiefer, is medium deep out there in right, but shading towards the line. 2 balls and a strike, the count to Madison Parker. That one low and inside. Parker ahead in the count, 3-1. Kyra Schubert waits on deck for the Huskies. 3-1 pitch. That's upstairs. The Huskies have 2 on with nobody out. And Schubert stepping in at the plate. Line drive single by Isabella Olson on the first pitch, then a walk to Madison Parker. 2 on, nobody out. Schubert at the plate. Bunts that one foul. RBI situation for Kira Schubert. The tying run over at first base. Pitch from Swanepoel. Schubert just held up. Takes that one for a ball. 1-1 the count. Schubert peers in for the sign. Here's the pitch. Schubert got a piece of it, fouled it off. Swanepoel, the pitcher, ahead in the count 1-2. I'd expect that she'd try to throw one just out of the zone here. She did, and the batter Schubert took that one for ball 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Bottom 1, Huskies batting, trailing the Tigers 2-0. Two-two pitch, fouled straight back. Can tell it's early because I kind of flinched at that one, even though there's a chain link fence in front of us. Swanepoel trying to pitch herself out of trouble. Huskies looking to put up a crooked number. That one just missed outside. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Schubert grounds to short. Picked there. The throw to third in time. Mimi Brinkman, the nice scoop in the throw. Ginger Lucas over at third, making the grad. So a force out. Isabella Olsen is retired for the first out of the inning. Runners move up in the fielder's choice. 6-5 on the fielder's choice. So with 1 down, still runners at first and second. And Janae Goldbach steps in, the right fielder. Squares to bunt. She did offer, so count is 0-1. Brooklyn Shearer waits on deck for the Huskies. Left fielder Gaffner fairly deep for the right-handed hitting Goldbach. That pitch just a little upstairs. And it's 1-1 with 1 out. Lifted foul over the backstop. Count is 1-2. One ball, 2 strikes, 1 down here. Bottom of the first inning. Pitch from Swanepoel just outside. It's 2-2. Two balls, 2 strikes, 1 out here, bottom 1. Driven to right center, the right fielder Kiefer drifting over makes the grab. Runners stay put as the throw comes in. Goldbach gave it a bit in the ride, but I think you see with that wind blowing in, if the ball is hit up in the air, the wind's going to have a little bit of an effect. So 2 down. Bottom of the first, Brooklyn Shearer steps in. Shearer, the third baseman. Huskies looking to get something on the board against the righty. Brooklyn Swanepoel delivers a strike there, and the swing and miss to Shearer. Parker, the runner at second. Schubert, the runner at first. Off-speed pitch. Another swing and a miss by Shearer, and Swanepoel is 1 strike away from getting out of this jam. Huskies had 2 on and nobody out. 0-2 pitch. Shearer lays off that high outside pitch. It's now 1-2. Center fielder E-Step is moved over toward the third base line. Ground ball, that gets through left side. Parker gets the green light, and she scores. Huskies on the board RBI single by Brooklyn Shearer, and the score is 2-1. Schubert on the play moves over to third base. Now it's Cadence Henderson, the center fielder, with a chance to get this game tied or even give the Huskies a lead, as the trail runner Shearer was able to move up to second base. Good swing by Henderson. Follow that one straight back. That time I kind of realized the fence was there. Gabby Anderson, our producer, is not buying my feeble excuse. Anderson lays off that one. It's 1-1. Huskies batting and trailing 2-1, bottom one. That one just misses low. 2-1 now the count to Henderson. Outfield fairly deep in left and center. The right fielder Kiefer is shading in just a bit. Ground ball right side, scooped by Caitlin Swanepoel over to first for the out. But the Huskies answer with one run after one inning. It's New Richmond 2, Eau Claire North 1. Tigers coming to bat in the second when we return on Zaleski Sports.
When buying or selling land, the biggest decision you make is choosing your representation. Whitetail Properties is the top real estate company for selling hunting land, recreational properties, and farms. Our nationwide network of sportsmen, farmers, and investors offers a great opportunity for you to capitalize on the true market value of your property. In central Wisconsin, Brian Roosh is your local land specialist and is ready to help you get started on all of your property needs.
Nasonville Dairy, family owned and operated, bringing you fresh cheese curds made daily, along with many other varieties of Wisconsin-made cheeses and treats. Don't forget to check out our cheese and sausage trays for your upcoming parties and cheese and sausage gift packages for the holiday season or any other special occasion. Nasonville Dairy, located just southwest of Marshfield on US Highway 10, NasonvilleDairy.com.
Tigers coming to bat, top of two, leading 2-1. It'll be 7, 8, 9 in their order. Kylie Kiefer, Emma Estep, and Maddie Gaffner to face the right-hander Madison Parker. That one just missed the outside corner. 1-0 the count to Kiefer, the right fielder. Left fielder Pressler is shading in just a bit. Cadence Henderson, the center fielder, is fairly deep, as is the right fielder, Janae Goldbach. Lifted on the infield. Second baseman Schubert calling for it, and she makes the catch. So one down here, top of two. Emma Estep, the center fielder, will step in. She's a right-handed hitter. Two runs on 3 hits in that first inning for the Tigers. Huskies responded with 3 hits of their own to score their lone run. Parker delivers a strike right at the knees and on the outside corner. Bunt attempt, but that's going to go foul. He stepped behind in the count, 0-2. One down here, top of the second. high and inside. 1-2 now the count. You notice that the pitcher Madison Parker has got a little chart on her left wrist. Check in for a sign from the dugout. Checks the play chart and then delivers. Delivered that one outside, 2-2. Swing and a miss. Third strikeout of the game for Madison Parker. First two were looking, this one's swinging. So 2 down here in the second inning. And left fielder Maddie Gaffner will step in, left-handed hitter. Huskies, after getting that run across in the bottom of the first, would love to have a shutdown inning and go back to hitting. Gaffner, of course, will looking to foil that plan and get a rally going for the Tigers. No balls and a strike, the count to Gaffner. Swing and a miss, and Parker is a strike away from a 1-2-3 inning here, top of 2. Here's the 0-2 pitch, line foul. Richmond kind of employing that dual leadoff hitter strategy. You got a lefty Brooklyn Swanepoel leading off, and another lefty, Maddie Gaffner, batting ninth. Both good with the bat. Employing that slap hit philosophy and trying to get on base, use their speed. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Parker has the sign. 1-2 pitch, that misses upstairs. Count even, 2-2. Two balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Top of 2. Again, Gaffner spoils that pitch, keeps the at-bat going. Breeze continues to blow in from center field. Here's the 2-2 pitch from Parker, and once again, Gaffner gets a piece of it. We'll do it again. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Top of 2. Pitch from Parker. Did she offer? No, she did not. Good at bat from Gaffner and doing what you would hope from a number 9 hitter with 2 down, nobody on here in this inning, looking to get back to the top of the order. Here's the payoff pitch from Parker. That sails high and wide, and the Tigers have a base runner top of the second. That's the first walk issued by Madison Parker. We move back to the top of the order. And Brooklyn Swanepoel, who reached on a walk to start this game, stole second. Came around on a RBI base hit by Bella Balargin. So Gaffner did her job as the number 9 hitter to get to the top of the order. Parker delivers low and away. One ball, no strikes to Brooklyn Swanepoel. Pitcher looking to help her cause. She's ahead in the count 2-0. Two down here, top of the second. Parker has the sign, delivers, catches the corner there. It's 2-1. After that first base has stayed put, we'll see if the Tigers have something going here. 2-1 pitch. Line foul. 2-2. You might consider sending the runner here, and if that runner gets thrown out, you're at least at the top of the order, or maybe you try a hit and run here. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Parker delivers. That one sent straight back to the screen. And we'll do it again. Gaffner, the runner at first. Swanepoel holds up there, takes that one for a ball. It's 3-2. So runner will be in motion. Gaffner at first base will get a head start here, and Swanepoel can afford to be picky and try to drive something here. Swinging a little roller to third. Shearer scoops, throws in time. Nice play by the Huskies third baseman, Brooklyn Shearer. The Tigers are retired. Top of 2. We move to the bottom of the second. New Richmond 2, Eau Claire North 1. You are watching Zaleski Sports.
Culligan Water delivers. From your first call to your first sip to your first soak. Culligan, give us a tap. The only water that comes with a van.
What Heartland Farms is a large potato and vegetable operation. Who Heartland Farms is a group of hardworking, dedicated people who have a common vision.
Heartland Farms is an accumulation of individuals who came from family farm backgrounds, grew up on family farms, and now have come together as one larger team to own and manage a much larger farm enterprise.
Bottom of the second inning here at Eau Claire North High School. The Huskies coming to bat, trailing by a run against the right-handed starting pitcher for New Richmond, Brooklyn Swanepoel. Huskies will send up 7, 8, 9 in their order. Megan Standiford, Claire Gruna, and Morgan Pressler. Huskies are run on 3 hits. Look to keep it going here in the second. Standiford stands in, left-handed hitter against the righty Brooklyn Swanepoel, who starts with a called strike. Fouled straight back by Standiford, and Swanepoel is ahead in the count, 0-2. Clara Gruna waits on deck. Standiford, good cut, fouls that one over the backstop and onto the concession building here at Eau Claire North, which is open and fans enjoying beverages and popcorn and the like. Nice afternoon to watch some high school sports. 1-2 pitch called strike 3 right on the outside corner. Nice pitch. And a strikeout, first of the game for pitcher Brooklyn Swanepoel. So now Claire Gruna will step in, designated player for the Huskies, batting from the right side. Outfield medium deep all the way around. Gruna takes that one just a bit high. It's 1-0. Still early in this game, but at least in my opinion, for two teams that have yet to play a game outside prior to today, it's a pretty crisply played game. So credit to these two teams and the coaching staffs for being ready. I'm sure like everyone, they're just happy to be outside playing ball. Gruna takes high, it's 2-1. And a couple more days of really nice weather before we can. Here's drive to left, and that's going to drop in for a hit. Fielded out there by Gaffner. Big turn by Gruna at first. She'll hold there. So a base hit for Claire Gruna. Fourth hit of the game for the Huskies, and that'll bring up the number 9 hitter, Morgan Pressler, the left fielder. Pressler looking to keep the line moving here. Squares, pulls back, takes a strike. Ginger Lucas, the third baseman for New Richmond, creeping in. She's in front of the bag. First baseman Belargin also creeping in. Pressler pulls back that time. It's 1-1. Drops down the bunt, fielded by the pitcher, and it's in and out of the glove of Belargin. Gruna takes a turn at first. She will hold there. Pressler reaching on the error. So back to the top of the order in Bella Olson. She reached on a base hit. They're going to have a conference at the mound, or excuse me, in the circle to discuss how they want to defend this. First and third, and Pressler got some quickness over there at first. Tigers looking to decide how they want to play this. Do they want to throw down to second on a steal? Do they want to throw it right back to the pitcher? Do you want to gun it over to third? A lot of options here for both teams. 2 on, 1 down here, bottom 2. Olson takes a strike. Corner infielders in. Olson fouls that one back. She's in an 0-2 hole. Olson single to lead off the first inning for the Huskies. Advanced to second, but was forced out on an infield grounder. Looking to deliver here and get this game tied. Rip to left! And it's caught out there by Lucas. Runner tags and scores. Boy, Olson just ripped that one. Caught out there and well played by the left fielder, Gaffner. But Gruna able to score. Pressler remains at first, and here comes Madison Parker, the pitcher. She reached on a walk in the first inning and came around to score. Fouled straight back. Pressler, the runner at first. Tie game, 2 apiece, bottom of 2. Ground ball, left side, that's a fair ball. Fielded it out there by Gaffner. Runners looking to advance. Pressler slides in under the tag. So a sharp base hit for Madison Parker. Runners at the quarters for Kira Schubert. Schubert grounded into that fielder's choice in the first inning. Looking to give the Huskies a lead here. And we're going to have a courtesy runner here for the Huskies. And that's going to be Morgan Summer. He is going to run for the pitcher Madison Parker. So Summer at second, Pressler at third, Kira Schubert at the plate. Swanepoel delivers low and inside. 1-0 to Schubert. Huskies dugout making some noise here as they're sensing an opportunity. Swanepoel delivers a strike. One ball, one strike, 2 down. Catches the corner on a nice pitch, 1-2. That one missed just high. Swanepoel looking to get the batter to chase that high strike. Schubert held up with a nice take. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. That one a little low. Schubert has worked the count full. Three-two pitch, up and in, and bases are loaded. And that'll bring up Janae Goldbach. She flew out to right back in the first inning. Chance for the Huskies to put up a crooked number right here. 1 run already in to tie it. Pitch upstairs from Swanepoel. It's a situation you want if you're the Huskies. Cleanup hitter at the plate with the bases loaded in a tie game. Grounded up the middle and through. 1 run is in. They're going to hold up the courtesy runner Summer. So RBI base hit for Goldbach. And the Huskies have their first lead of the game. So 2 runs across for the Huskies. Bases remain loaded. Now Brooklyn Shearer steps to the plate. She singled in the first inning. Eau Claire North on top 3-2. Shearer swing and a miss. Pitcher Swanepoel took a little bit off that one. Came in looking like a fastball, but hitter Shearer was ahead of that one. No balls and a strike. Shearer gets a piece, sends it foul behind us. Brooklyn Swanepoel looking to pitch out of trouble here. Goes up and in, the appeal and no swing. 1 ball, 2 strikes now to Shearer. Another pitch upstairs. Shearer holds up. It's 2-2. Base is full of Huskies. Bottom 2. Another pitch out of the zone, and Shearer has worked the count full. A lot of pitches thrown this inning by Brooklyn Swanepoel. Three-two pitch. Shearer on it. Just underneath it a bit. Another foul back. A good at bat by Shearer. He's seen a lot of pitches. Generally, whether it's softball or baseball, if you can spoil some pitches by the pitcher, advantage kind of tips to the hitter. There's another foul straight back. It's going to clear the backstop, and a nice catch by one of the fans who was just beyond the fence that circles this softball field. A lot going on here, as we've mentioned. There's a soccer game going on, North Huskies girls soccer, JV softball. That pitch misses outside. It's a walk to Shearer and an RBI. Another run across for the Huskies as Summer, the courtesy runner, scores. Schubert moves up to third, Goldbach to second. So the Huskies, 3 runs across here in the second inning. They have taken the lead, and again, a chance to break this thing open with Cadence Henderson at the plate. Grounded out in the first inning, 4-3 on the putout. Sends that one foul. 9th hitter to bat this inning for the Huskies. Corner infielders are in. Middle infielders at normal depth. Swanepoel looking to pitch out of this jam. And she's calling for it and makes the catch. So the Huskies are retired, but not before. They score 3 times, and after 2 complete, it's Eau Claire North 4, New Richmond 2. We're back with the 3rd inning after this on Zaleski Sports.
Rich, creamy, and fun. Point Craft Soda. Caffeine-free, made with 100% real sugar. From Stevens Point Brewery.
You know better when you see it.
All right, 1, 2, 3.
But sometimes it's a little harder to tell what better looks like, and you could use a little help.
Thanks, Mom.
Security Health Plan. Everything you need in a health plan. Everything you'd expect from a good neighbor.
Getting ready to start the top of the 3rd here from Eau Claire North Huskies, the home team. Eau Claire North, 1 run in the first, 3 in the second. They have taken a 4-2 lead over New Richmond. Madison Parker, the pitcher, for the first time in this game, pitching with the lead, and she will face 2-3-4 in this New Richmond lineup. Caitlin Swanepoel, Briar Blitz, and Bella Belargin. Swanepoel 0 for 1. She flew out to left field in the first inning. Batting from the left side against the right-handed pitching Parker, who delivers a ball. Second baseman Kira Schubert pulled way over, expecting a ground ball to be pulled by this hitter. Rolls it back to the circle, and Parker fires over to first. Standiford makes the grab, a 1 down here in the second inning. Briar Blitz will step in. Blitz singled and scored as part of that 2-run first inning by the Tigers. Again, the second baseman, Schubert, pulled way over. So a lot of room up the middle for the right-handed hitting Briar Blitz, who takes a strike from Madison Parker. Outfield medium deep all the way around. Oh, 1 pitch, just missed outside. 1-1 the count to Briar Blitz. One ball, 1 strike, 1 out. Top of the third. Huskies hoping for a shutdown inning here after they scored 3 times. That one is driven deep to left, but drifting foul. Blitz got a lot of that one, but just a little ahead on that off-speed pitch from Parker. Ball and 2 strikes. Swing and a miss. Oh, they're going to call that a foul tip. Home plate umpire all over that and explaining to catcher Grace First, who not sure if First was lobbying that she caught that one, but Blitz stays alive. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 1 down here. Tigers half of the third inning. They trail the North Huskies 4-2. Pitch from Parker. Ooh, just missed. Trying to shoot that outside corner and just missed. Catcher Grace First did not have to move the glove at all. They put that one exactly where they wanted it. Trying to get Blitz to chase. 2 balls, 2 strikes now to the Tigers catcher. Lifted high in the air, and that one is going to clear the backstop. This time the fans just going to back away. I thought somebody was going to try to make a catch, but it's a long season. We'll expect more out of the fans as the 23 spring season continues. We're just happy to be outside playing softball. 2 balls, 2 strikes. 1 down here in the second. Briar Blitz going to get something going for the Tigers. Takes an off-speed pitch for strike 3. Wow, what a pitch by Madison Parker. 2 down now here in the third inning. It's the 4th strikeout for Madison Parker. And now Bella Belargin will step in. Single and a pair of RBIs back in the first. Timeout taken as a ball made it onto the field. Parker looking to work a 1-2-3 inning. Ground ball up the middle. Boy, nice effort by Schubert to get a glove on that one. Just laid out. Looking to make a highlight reel stab of that hard grounder by Belargin. But it's a base hit to bring up Mimi Brinkman, the shortstop. Brinkman struck out looking back in the first. Tigers have had runners on in all 3 of their at-bats. Fouled straight back by Brinkman. Again, for an early season game, and considering this is the first outdoor contest for each of these teams, it's been a pretty crisply played game. Parker has her sign, delivers 0-1. Grounded up the middle, and that one gets through. So a pair of 2-out base hits for the Tigers. Now they've got something brewing here in the third inning. It'll bring up Ginger Lucas. She also struck out looking in the first inning. Lucas batting from the left side. She represents the go-ahead run here for the Tigers. Up and in from Parker. Count is 1-0. Breeze continues to blow from center field. Lucas takes that one up high. It's 2-0. Two balls, no strikes. 2 on, 2 out, top of 3. Swing and a miss. Good fastball from Parker right there. That one tailing up and away from the hitter. 2-1 pitch. That one just misses outside. It's 3-1. Lucas gets a piece of that one. 3 balls, 2 strikes, so the runners will be in motion here. It's grabbed by Grace First, the catcher, and that toss back in by one of the spectators. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Huskies leading 4-2. Tigers trying to answer in their half of the third. Pitcher and catcher trying to get on the same page here when it comes to signs. Ginger Lucas at the plate. 3-2 pitch driven to center. Henderson is there to make the catch for the third out. The Tigers threaten but do not score. We move to the bottom of the third with Eau Claire North coming to bat, leading 4-2. You are watching BRC Softball on Zaleski Sports.
Bauer & Feind has been based in Marshfield since 1955. And if you're in business that long, you're obviously doing many things right. We always focus on selling world-class products, backing it up with world-class customer support.
Working with Bauer & Feind Business Technologies has been a pleasure. We have staff on call that we can call if we ever have issues, and the printer usability has been really easy, user-friendly.
Give us a call, visit our website. We'd be happy to come in, talk to you. Maybe there's a way we can help you save some money and work more efficiently.
Snow piles up quickly. Remove it just as quickly with Kubota subcompact and compact tractors. Our #1 selling tractors are built to take on winter with front and rear mount snow blowers, blades, and rotary sweepers. Get select Kubota subcompact or compact tractors for 0 down, 0% APR for up to 60 months and save $1,000. See your local Kubota dealer today.
Your local Kubota dealer is Chili Implement, located 1 mile north of Highway 10 in Chili.
Welcome back to Eau Claire North High School. Bottom of the third inning, Huskies coming to bat and leading 4-2. Megan Standiford will step in. She struck out looking to start that second inning. That's the inning where the Huskies put up 3 runs. So Standiford, Gruna, Pressler, scheduled hitters for North here in the third inning against the pitcher Brooklyn Swanepoel. Popped up and caught by Breyer Blitz. 1 pitch, 1 out. That'll bring up Claire Gruna. Gruna reached on a single and came around to score in that 3-run second inning. Pitch from Brooklyn Swanepoel, line to left, base hit. Oh, Huskies being aggressive here, the third time through the order. Going to bring up Morgan Pressler, who reached on an error. Reached on an error and scored in that 3-run second inning for the Huskies. Pulls the bat back, takes that one for a ball. Pressler gets a piece and follows it straight back to the screen. 1-1 is the count. Leadoff hitter Isabella Olsen waits on deck. Drops down the bunt, fielded by the third baseman, Lucas. Strong throw across, then a quick throw down to second, but Gruna gets back safely. So sacrifice bunt by Pressler to move the runner up. Bella Olsen will step in. 1 for 2 with a single back in the first inning and a sacrifice in the second. So I guess she's 1 for 1 with 2 plate appearances. Huskies looking to tack on an insurance run here in the third. That one punched left side and a diving stop by Ginger Lucas for the third out. Nicely done by the Tigers' third baseman. We're through 3 complete. It's Eau Claire North 4, New Richmond 2. Back with the 4th inning after this on Zaleski Sports.
Customize your next apparel order with Maida Custom Apparel of Stevens Point. Visit us today for custom baseball and softball apparel. Need help with a design? We have you covered. Our highly skilled staff will turn your idea into a reality with great quality screen printing. Or choose from a variety of embroidery options today. Visit us at our physical store or online at maidacustom.com.
Heartland Custom Homes is your local custom home builder for over 50 years right here in Plover. We are committed to making the process of constructing your dream home as engaging, efficient, and stress-free as possible. Our panelized construction is ideal for our central Wisconsin climate, and our expertise and workmanship give you the confidence to know that your home is in good hands. Stop in or schedule a meeting to talk about your vision and watch as your design takes shape before your eyes. You deserve the home of your dreams. Let Heartland Custom Homes bring yours to life.
We move to the 4th inning here at Eau Claire North High School. Huskies have the lead 4-2 over the Richmond Tigers, who will send up 7, 8, 9 in their batting order. Kylie Kiefer, Emma Estep, Maddie Gaffner against the right-handed Madison Parker of the Huskies, who gave up those 2 first-inning runs but has kept the Tigers off the scoreboard in innings 2 and 3. Kiefer 0 for 1. Popped out to second baseman Kira Schubert back in the second. That one's lined to center, and Henderson couldn't handle it. Hard hit line drive to center, and that one kind of knuckled out there. Henderson was there, got a glove on it, but couldn't make the grab. So now Emma Estep, who struck out swinging in the second, looking to move that runner over and take advantage here in the 4th. Third baseman Shearer way in. There's a bunt. It hit the batter, and she is out. So the runner, Kiefer, has to return to first base. So now Maddie Gaffner will step in. Gaffner reached on a walk in the second, but was stranded at first base. Gaffner, the left-handed hitting left fielder for the Tigers. She'll put the bunt down, fielded by Parker. The throw, they got her at first. Close play. But Gaffner is retired, 1-3 on the putout. And now top of the order, Brooklyn Swanepoel, who's 1 for 2. Swanepoel, the pitcher, looking to get this runner in. Kylie Kiefer now standing at second. Takes just outside, ball 1. It's the first take by the Tigers here in this fourth inning. A lot of first pitch swinging, aggressive approach, second time through the order. And in this case for Swanepoel, starting the third time through. 2 down here in the top of the fourth. Swanepoel showing bunt, pulled back, took that one for a strike. Rolled, left side, scoop, throw, in time. Nice play, Brooklyn Shearer over at first base. Tigers get a runner, but they're retired in the top of the fourth. Huskies coming to bat when we return on Zaleski Sports.
You know better when you see it.
All right, 1, 2, 3.
But sometimes it's a little harder to tell what better looks like, and you could use a little help.
Thanks, Mom.
Security Health Plan. Everything you need in a health plan. Everything you'd expect from a good neighbor.
Fleet Farm has everything you need for every season of life. From tending the vegetable garden season to planting 100 acres of crops season. Fleet Farm is your one-stop shop. Whether it's strawberry jam season, cook your walleye season, or his first set of wheels season. Fleet Farm is built for every season. Fleet Farm, built for real life.
We move to the bottom of the fourth inning. Huskies leading 4-2. They'll set up 2-3-4 in their batting order. Madison Parker, the pitcher, leading off for North here. Takes that one upstairs from Brooklyn Swanepoel, the Tigers pitcher. Parker has reached base twice, walked in the first, singled in the second. Both times she came around to score. Takes that one for a strike, 1-1. Hard hit ball and gloved by the third baseman, Ginger Lucas. For Lucas, that is the second straight hitter that ripped the ball hard. She made the catch both times, retired Isabella Olsen to end the third, and now gloving that one off the bat of Parker here in the fourth. So Kira Schubert steps in now for the Huskies, takes a ball from Brooklyn Swanepoel. Lifted right side. Second baseman Caitlin Swanepoel drifting over in foul territory. Makes the nice grab. So a number of really nice defensive plays by the Tigers here these last couple innings. 2 down, and now Janae Goldbach, I should say, steps in. Goldbach 1 for 2. Had a single and an RBI in the second. Rolled left side, Lucas knocks it down, can't get a handle on it, and Goldbach reaches. Brooke Shearer will step in. Shearer 1 for 1 officially, walked in the second after a first inning single. Cleanup hitter for the Huskies. That one catches the inside corner. Two down here in the fourth inning. Swing and a miss by Shearer, and she's behind in the count, 0-2. Swanepoel looking for her first 1-2-3 inning of the game. That one misses inside. It's 1-2. Lifted to center, going back east step, under it, and makes the catch. Huskies are retired in their half of the fourth. Tigers coming to bat in the fifth inning when we return on Zaleski Sports.
You know better when you see it.
All right, 1, 2, 3.
But sometimes it's a little harder to tell what better looks like, and you could use a little help.
Thanks, Mom.
Security Health Plan. Everything you need in a health plan. Everything you'd expect from a good neighbor.
When buying or selling land, the biggest decision you make is choosing your representation. Whitetail Properties is the top real estate company for selling hunting land, recreational properties, and farms. Our nationwide network of sportsmen, farmers, and investors offers a great opportunity for you to capitalize on the true market value of your property. In central Wisconsin, Brian Roosh is your local land specialist and is ready to help you get started on all of your property needs.
Top of the fifth inning, Tigers will send up 2, 3, 4 in their order. Caitlin Swanepoel, Briar Blitz, Bailey Belargin. You can get high-quality printed marketing materials at Allegra Eau Claire. Allegra Eau Claire, locally owned and operated, ready to serve you on East Claremont Avenue, just a block east of Eau Claire Memorial High School. Allegra Eau Claire is your one-stop source for design, print, mail, and signs. Call 715-839-1959 for high-quality printed marketing materials at Allegra Eau Claire. Pitch from Parker, line to left, and in and out of the glove of Pressler. That one tailing away from her. Now the runner looking to advance as the ball gets loose, and the Tigers get their leadoff runner to second here in the fifth inning. Yeah, with the left-handed hitting, Caitlin Swanepoel, anything line to left is going to be tailing away from the left fielder toward the line, and Pressler was able to get a glove on it, but not able to haul it in. So we'll call that a single. Briar Blitz takes a strike. Again, like they did last inning, Tigers swinging early in the count. Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. Run will advance to third. Swanepoel moves up 60 feet. Count 1-1 to Briar Blitz. Takes that one up high. Tigers runner at third. Nobody out here in the fifth inning. Ooh, good pitch from Parker. Just missed the outside corner. Two balls and a strike. Check that, 2-2 the count. Briar Blitz looking to knock in a run. Singleton scored back in the first. Good pitch there, and Blitz got a piece of it. Blitz at the plate represents the tying run here, top of 5. Takes that one up high. Count is full, 3-2. Key stretch of the game here. Big Rivers Conference opener. Driven to right center, and that's in the gap. It's going to get all the way out to the fence. Blitz slides into second with a double. It's an RBI double. And Briar Blitz makes it a 4-3 game. Still nobody out here in the fifth, and Bailey Belargin, or check that, Bella Belargin checks in. She is 2 for 2. So a good situation here for the Tigers as they look to bring that tying run across. Meantime, the catcher, Grace First, having a chat with her pitcher, Madison Parker, who has thrown the ball well in this game, but the top of this New Richmond order has got a lot of solid hitters. So Briar Blitz, the runner at second, Bella Belargin at the plate. Takes that one just a little high. It's 1-0. Outfield fairly deep. Pressler and left in a few steps. Center and right field are fairly deep. Lifted high in the air left side. The left fielder Pressler coming on. Can't make the catch. Runner going to third, and she is out. So Blitz thrown out trying to advance. So we're going to rule that a single. And then Blitz thrown out 6-5 on that putout. So one down here in the fifth inning. The runner is Belargin out at second. Now, Mimi Brinkman, the shortstop, steps in. Takes a ball from Madison Parker. One-run ball game here. This BRC opener. Eau Claire North and New Richmond locked up in a good one. That one's sent straight back by Brinkman. Ball and a strike to her with one down here, top of 5. One pitch, swing and a miss. Nice rising fastball from Madison Parker. It's a tough pitch. You don't have a whole lot of time to decide whether you're going to swing or not. And it looks good out of the hand, and by the time you're swinging, that one is up above the letters. Grounded foul. Ball and 2 strikes to Mimi Brinkman. Tying run out there at second base for the Tigers. Bella Belargin out there. Mimi Brinkman in the batter's box. Lifts one left side. Coming on is the center fielder, Henderson, who makes the catch. Now, we mentioned the wind blowing in, and we've talked mainly about how it affects the hitters. We haven't talked a whole lot about how it affects the fielders, but you've got to be talking out there, and that time Henderson did a nice job calling for that one. So 2 down here in the 5th inning. Belargin remains at second base, and Ginger Lucas steps in 0 for 2 in this game for the Tigers. Takes that for a strike. No balls and a strike to Lucas. Trying to go the opposite way. Sends that one foul. Good idea by Lucas. But now she's behind in the count, 0-2. No balls, 2 strikes, 2 down. 1 run across, lifted high in the air. Henderson, the center fielder, makes the grab. Tigers get a run. They trail it 4-3. Huskies coming up bottom 5 after we return on Zaleski Sports.
Culligan Water delivers. From your first call, to your first sip, to your first soak. Culligan, give us a tap. The only water that comes with a van.
What Heartland Farms is a large potato and vegetable operation. Who Heartland Farms is a group of hardworking, dedicated people who have a common vision.
Heartland Farms is an accumulation of individuals who came from family farm backgrounds, grew up on family farms, and now have come together as one larger team to own and manage a much larger farm enterprise.
Welcome back to Eau Claire North High School. We move to the bottom of the 5th inning. Huskies will send up Henderson, Stantaford, and Gruna. Have all your landscape needs tailored to you with Grounds Pro Landscape Group. Grounds Pro Landscape Group provides full-service landscape management services to residents and businesses throughout the Chippewa Valley. Lawn care, irrigation, decks, patio, and more. Made easy for you by Grounds Pro Landscape Group. Find Grounds Pro Landscape Group on Truax Boulevard, or check them out on Facebook and do that today. Henderson looking to drop down a bunt, fouls that one off. 0-1 is the count. Huskies 4, Tigers 3. We've had a good one here in this Big Rivers Conference opener from Eau Claire North. A couple teams that would love to be in the mix, the conference race, all through this season. It should be a competitive BRC once again. Driven but foul. We talked about the long-time established power that is Chippewa Falls, a up-and-coming powerhouse in Hudson, and then after that, really, I think you could make a case for any one of the remaining teams to put some wins together and get themselves in a good spot. 1-2 pitch, just missed up high. Good pitch from Brooklyn Swanepoel. Count is even, 2-2 to Cadence Henderson. Henderson 0 for 2 in this ball game so far. Fouled back over the backstop. We'll do it again. Henderson, Standiford, Gruna. 6, 7, and 8, the scheduled hitters here for the Huskies in their half of the fifth. Two pitch from Swanepoel, misses up high, 3-2. Huskies have had runners on base each inning. Got 1 run across in the first, 3 across in the second. Now the umpires are going to just double check the count. And we've got it 3-2. The scoreboard had 3-2, and shockingly, I had 3-2 in my scorecard. A highly unofficial scorecard. Driven to center, coming on as the center fielder, Eastep, and she makes the grab for the first out here in the fifth inning. 1 down for the Huskies, and now Megan Standiford will step in, 0 for 2. Standiford, the left-handed hitting first baseman for the Huskies. Breeze has subsided just a bit here at North High School. It has been blowing in from center field pretty much from the start. One ball, no strikes to Standiford. Swanepoel gets that one across for a strike. It's 1-1. Lifted to shallow center, but caught. Caitlin Swanepoel, nice running grab there at second base. The Tigers have turned in a number of really nice defensive plays in this game. Again, and we'll mention it one more time, this is the first time they've played a game outside, and they look to be in midseason form. 2 outs, designated player Claire Gruna steps in for the Huskies. She's been on base twice. A pair of singles. She came around to score as part of that 3-run second inning. Couldn't hold up on that high pitch. Swung through that one. Nice rise ball there by Swanepoel, who is settled down after that 3-run second inning. She's been around the plate and giving her team a chance. Swanepoel, the junior. This is a young team for the Tigers. In fact, 0 seniors in the roster. Swing and a miss, and Brooklyn Swanepoel has her first 1-2-3 inning of the game. We are through 5 complete. And the Eau Claire North Huskies lead the New Richmond Tigers 4-3. Back with more after this on Zaleski Sports.
Rich, creamy, and fun. Point Craft Soda. Caffeine free, made with 100% real sugar. From Stevens Point Brewery.
You know better when you see it.
All right, 1, 2, 3.
But sometimes it's a little harder to tell what better looks like, and you could use a little help.
Thanks, Mom.
Security Health Plan. Everything you need in a health plan. Everything you'd expect from a good neighbor.
Back at North High School, getting set to start the top of the 6th. Huskies 4, Tigers 3. Looking to sell your residential property in the Chippewa Valley? Choose Jack Wall and assist to sell and save an average of $5,000. Jack Wall and Assist to Sell have been helping area homeowners sell their house and save thousands. Call Jack with Assist to Sell, 715-831-6410. That's 715-831-6410 for a free consultation. Kylie Kiefer will lead off for the Tigers here in the 6th inning. Kiefer, Emma Estep, Maddie Gaffner, 7, 8, 9 in the New Richmond lineup. Takes that one for a ball. Kiefer 0 for 2. She did reach on an error in the 4th inning. Parker gets that one across for a strike. Great location on that one. At the knees, catching the inside corner against the right-handed batting Kylie Kiefer. Ball and a strike here to the leadoff hitter, top of 6. Hard hit ball and stabbed by the shortstop, Isabella Olsen. Yet another good defensive play turned in by these two teams today. That was nice. Hey, if you're looking for a place to feed your family after work, the game, or this weekend, go to Pizza Del Rey for a hot pizza, salad bar, and more. Pizza Del Rey has been feeding Eau Claire since 1976. You can find Pizza Del Rey on North Hastings Way in Eau Claire. You can also check them out on Facebook. Emma Estep fouls that one back, and it's 0-1 to Estep, who's 0 for 2. Struck out swinging in the 2nd. Tried to lay down a bunt in the 4th, but that bunt hit her in fair territory, so she was ruled out. 0-1 pitch. Here's another bunt. Fielded by Parker. They're not going to get her. Good wheels by Emma Estep. Give her a bunt single. And the Tigers have a runner on here. And Maddie Gaffner, the number 9 hitter, left fielder, will step in. She's 0 for 1 officially. She walked back in the 2nd inning. Security Health Plan helps individuals and businesses find the right health insurance program for kids, adults, and families. Security Health Plan will also help you navigate Medicare and Medicaid. If you're self-employed, no problem. Security Health Plan. Promises kept, plain and simple. So the left-handed hitting Maddie Gaffner. Hitting here, the runner on. Drops down the bunt. Shearer, the throw to second. Not in time. Well, fielder's choice. Gaffner reaches. So the Tigers have a pair of runners on here in the 6th with one down. And back to the top of the order, Brooklyn Swanepoel, 1 for 3 at the plate so far today. Swanepoel takes a strike from Parker. That one all the way back to the backstop. And the runner moves up. Actually, both runners move up. Estep advances to 3rd, Gaffner to 2nd. So with one down here in the 6th inning, we will see if the Huskies want to continue pitching to Swanepoel or whether they put her on and try to look for a force play or a double play. Looks like they're going to pitch to her, and that one nearly fair. Just foul by maybe a half a foot. Ball and 2 strikes now to Brooklyn Swanepoel. Another key stretch of this baseball game. Check that softball game. Second and third, one out. Swanepoel takes that one. Good eye. And Parker's pitch was just off the outside corner. It's a tough one to lay off. Two balls, two strikes. One out here in the sixth. Hard hit ball that gets through. Here comes E-Step to score. And this game is back to even. Gaffner moves up to third base. Hard hit ball. Third base is such a tough position to play, especially in softball. You're playing in anyway against the left-handed hitter, and you've got just a fraction of a second to react. Now Caitlin Swanepoel steps in. She singled and scored back in the fifth. Ground ball right side, knocked down, and the throw not in time. Gaffner scores, and the Tigers have moved in front by a score of 5-4. Brooklyn Swanepoel advancing to second base. So now Briar blitz. Looking to keep this inning going for the Tigers. 2 runs in already and just 1 down. Runners at first and second. Parker trying to pitch out of trouble. Goes off speed, but blitz didn't offer. It's 1-0. That one missed upstairs by just a bit. 2-0 now to blitz. She's been on base twice, 2 for 3. Singled and scored back in the first. Had another single in the fifth, but was stranded on the base pass. 2 balls, no strikes. 1 down here, top of 6. That one just misses. It's 3-0. Three balls, no strikes to the batter, Briar Blitz, Tigers catcher. Looking to knock in some runs here and increase that New Richmond lead. That one's a strike from Parker, 3-1. Blitz taken all the way. Three balls, 1 strike. Strike called. Count is full. Tigers 2 runs already in. You're looking to pad their lead. Number 3 hitter, Briar Blitz. Driven deep to left, and that one is foul. You saw head coach Lindsey Knutson lobbying the umpire, who had a good look at it and ruled it foul, and that looked to be the correct call from our vantage point, directly behind the backstop. No, Blitz got a lot of that one. Now you can get Culligan water for only $9.95 per month for the first 3 months. Visit Sterling Culligan Water at CulliganH2O.com. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 1 down here, top of the 6th. Tigers 2 runs across to grab a 5-4 lead. Briar Blitz, the batter. And that one just missed low. Wow. So Blitz reaches via the walk. Caitlin Swanepoel moves up to second. Brooklyn Swanepoel to third. And now the cleanup hitter, Bella Balargin, will step in, and we'll have a conference at the mound. And we'll also have a conference of the offense just off the third baseline. It's assistant coach Rebecca Harps out there for the Huskies. Trying to go over the situations here. There's a lot that New Richmond can do. With one down, they can bunt that runner in from third and make it a 2-run game. I mean, you got your cleanup hitter up, so you're arguably your best power hitter coming to the plate. Maybe you just turn her loose and say, hey, let's try to just add to our lead. So we'll see what head coach Lindsey Knutson decides to do here. Good opportunity for the Tigers to respond. And it's been a back and forth game. Tigers had that early lead. Huskies came back, took the lead in the second. It's been even ever since, but 2 runs here in the 6th. Just one down and the bases are loaded. Driven to left center. Going over is the center fielder Henderson, who makes the catch. The throw will come to third. It gets away. Brooklyn Swanepoel scores to make it 6-4, and the other runners move up. Caitlin Swanepoel to third, Briar Blitz to second. So nice running catch by the outfielder Cadence Henderson. And now Mimi Brinkman, a chance to bring home some more insurance runs for the Tigers. Brinkman has been on base 3 times. Also flew out to center in her last appearance. That one catches the corner. 0-1 to Brinkman. Three runs across this inning for the Tigers. Brinkman takes that one upstairs. 1-1. So now we have a courtesy runner who will run for Briar Blitz, the catcher. And that is Erica Smith. Swing and a miss by Brinkman, and Parker ahead in the count, 1-2. Looking to get out of this and limit the damage. Strike 3 called. And that'll do it for the Tigers in their half of the 6th. But New Richmond does score 3 runs, and now the Tigers lead at 6-4 as we head to the bottom of the 6th. You are watching Big Rivers Conference Softball on Zaleski Sports.
Bauer & Feind has been based in Marshfield since 1955. And if you're in business that long, you're obviously doing many things right. We always focus on selling world-class products, backing it up with world-class customer support.
Working with Bauer & Feind Business Technologies has been a pleasure. We have staff on call that we can call if we ever have issues, and the printer usability has been really easy, user-friendly.
Give us a call, visit our website. We'd be happy to come in, talk to you. Maybe there's a way we can help you save some money and work more efficiently.
Snow piles up quickly. Remove it just as quickly with Kubota subcompact and compact tractors. Our #1 selling tractors are built to take on winter with front and rear mount snow blowers, blades, and rotary sweepers. Get select Kubota subcompact or compact tractors for 0 down, 0% APR for up to 60 months and save $1,000. See your local Kubota dealer today.
Your local Kubota dealer is Chili Implement, located 1 mile north of Highway 10 in Chili.
Welcome back to Eau Claire North Huskies, or Eau Claire North High School, I should say, the Huskies, now trailing in this one by a score of 6-4. We'll send up 9-1-2 here. Bottom six, Morgan Pressler, Isabella Olson, and Madison Parker. And Pressler hit by that inside pitch. So Huskies will bring the tying run to the plate in the form of Isabella Olson. Olson 1 for 2 officially, but she's hit the ball hard all 3 times up. Singled in the first, sacrifice fly to left in the second, and then lined out to third in the third inning. Takes that one up high. Huskies looking to answer in their half of the sixth after the Tigers put up 3 runs in the top half of this inning. Way ahead on that one. 1-1 the count on Olson. That time Brooklyn Swanepoel went off speed, and Olson was really ready for that one, but yanked it foul. Ball and a strike, runner at first. Won't offer at that high pitch. Olson ahead in the count now, 2-1. Good ball game here for this Big Rivers Conference opener. Swanepoel misses low and inside, and a good hitter's count now for Olson. This is the part of the order the Huskies want up there, trailing by 2 in the sixth. Upstairs, and the Huskies have 2 on with nobody out. And Madison Parker, the pitcher, stepping in, and with that, it's conference time. Tigers infielders coming in to talk to pitcher Brooklyn Swanepoel. The Huskies have a quick huddle. With their head coach, Kelsey Fitch. Parker, a great opportunity for her. She's been on base twice. Once via the walk, once after a single, also lined out to third. So another Husky that's hit the ball hard. Both times up, first pitch swing in there. On it, but just a little underneath it. Parker at the plate representing the go-ahead run for North. Lifted to left, foul, but that one drops. So Parker in an 0-2 hole here, bottom of the sixth. Pitch from Swanepoel. Trying to get Parker to chase. She does not. (6-4) New Richmond on top of North. Parker stays alive. Count remains 1-2. Morgan Pressler, the runner at second. Isabella Olson at first. Corner infielders even with the bag. First baseman Belargin creeping in a little bit. Parker keeps the at-bat going. Parker pops it up on the infield. Swanepoel underneath it makes the catch. So 1 down here in the 6th inning. Important out recorded by the Tigers. So now Kira Schubert. Schubert 0 for 2 officially. Reached on a fielder's choice in the first, walked in the second. Schubert on that one, but under it a little bit. Swanepoel ahead in the count. Well, after hitting the first batter of the inning and then walking Isabella Olsen, Brooklyn Swanepoel has just come back and throwing strikes. But not out of it yet. 1-1 now the count to Schubert. Janae Goldbach waits on deck. Ground ball up the middle. They get one, but not two. So Olsen forced out for out number 2. Caitlin Swanepoel fielding that one, tagging the runner, but not in time to get Schubert at first. So Huskies now have Pressler at third, Schubert at first, and Janae Goldbach coming to the plate. Goldbach a single in 3 plate appearances. Tying run over at first base with 2 down. Ripped, but foul. Really good idea that time by Goldbach. Just taking that outside pitch the opposite way. That one upstairs, it's 1-1. Huskies batting in the home half of the 6th, trailing 6-4, but go-ahead run at the plate in the form of Janae Goldbach. Lifted high in the air. Briar Blitz, the catcher, making the nice catch. And the Huskies are retired in their half of the 6th inning. They leave a pair of runners on. We move to the 7th inning. New Richmond leading Eau Claire North 6-4. You are watching Zaleski Sports.
Customize your next apparel order with Maida Custom Apparel of Stevens Point. Visit us today for custom baseball and softball apparel. Need help with a design? We have you covered. Our highly skilled staff will turn your idea into a reality with great quality screen printing. Or choose from a variety of embroidery options today. Visit us at our physical store or online at maidacustom.com.
Heartland Custom Homes is a local custom home builder for over 50 years right here in Plover. We are committed to making the process of constructing your dream home as engaging, efficient, and stress-free as possible. Our panelized construction is ideal for our central Wisconsin climate, and our expertise and workmanship give you the confidence to know that your home is in good hands. Stop in or schedule a meeting to talk about your vision and watch as your design takes shape before your eyes. You deserve the home of your dreams. Let Heartland Custom Homes bring yours to life.
Welcome back to Eau Claire North High School. We've had a good one in this Big Rivers Conference opener between the hometown Huskies and the New Richmond Tigers. Back and forth game, but New Richmond getting 3 runs across in their half of the 6th. Now leads North by a score of 6-4. Tigers will send up Ginger Lucas, Kylie Kiefer, and Emma Estep. 6, 7, 8 in their order against the right-hander Madison Parker.
28 is in for 2 in the 9 spot.
28 for 2 in the 9 spot, Bob.
For North.
For North.
So that's Taylor Reams in for Morgan Pressler. And a strike delivered by Madison Parker. Well, Jason Zaleski, thanks for joining us. And we've got some great weather after a couple really dicey weeks here, and that's made your life a lot of fun with all the reschedulings. But hey, we take what we can get, and today we've had a beautiful day and a really good ball game.
Doing kind of a sound check here. That's going to sound like me giving some props to Cancun Grill. Had lunch over there. There's a few locations around the area. I was over on the location on Hastings during lunch.
Yeah, and that's a expanded restaurant. They were kind of on the other side of the block, but saw that they had a chance to expand, and really nice place.
I found out
one of many good dining options.
Found that out today. I had myself a fajita salad that had steak and chicken, and it was fabulous. So head over to Cancun Grill. You're kind of killing
me here with dinner time rapidly approaching, Jason. But
people can go to Cancun Grill for dinner. That would be a good option.
You
got
a few options here. So
good. Well, bottom line, we got your microphone all set up for post game, and you're all
excellent.
set to go.
Well, that is good. Well, thank you for your assistance today, and nothing I enjoy more, Jason, than just showing up and calling a game and not after doing anything technical.
Well, thanks to Gabby for that.
Well, and you and Gabby. Well, okay. Well, I figure the boss is here. I better, suck up while I can. Parker delivers upstairs. It's 1-1. Kylie Kiefer at the plate for the Tigers. 0 for 3, looking for her first base hit. Takes that off-speed pitch for a strike. It's 1-2. Huskies looking for a quick inning and back up to bat and looking to get something going. But first things first, they got to get out of the top of the 7th here. Like to keep the score right where it is. Round ball left side, glove by Shearer. Throw across in time. Nicely done by the third baseman, Brooklyn Shearer. 2 up, 2 down here in the 7th inning, and now Emma Eastep. Eastep 1 for 3. She singled and scored in that 3-run 6th inning, which is the difference so far in this ball game. Nice pitch right on the corner by Parker. She's ahead in the count, 0-1. Eastep fouls that one off. She's in a hole 0-2. Eastep stays alive. Count remains 0-2. Thanks to the spectators for getting those foul balls back into play. Thanks also to Eau Claire North Athletic Director Mike Pernsteiner hooking us up with the table and chairs for our broadcast. Swing and a miss. Off-speed pitch. And Parker pitches a 1-2-3 7th inning. Huskies need a pair to tie. We move to the bottom of the 7th inning with New Richmond leading Eau Claire North by a score of 6-4. You are watching Zaleski Sports.
Heartland Custom Homes is your local custom home builder for over 50 years right here in Plover. We are committed to making the process of constructing your dream home as engaging, efficient, and stress-free as possible. Our panelized construction is ideal for our central Wisconsin climate, and our expertise and workmanship give you the confidence to know that your home is in good hands. Stop in or schedule a meeting to talk about your vision and watch as your design takes shape before your eyes. You deserve the home of your dreams. Let Heartland Custom Homes bring yours to life.
You know better when you see it.
All right, 1, 2, 3.
But sometimes it's a little harder to tell what better looks like, and you could use a little help.
Thanks, Mom.
Security Health Plan. Everything you need in a health plan. Everything you'd expect from a good neighbor.
Bottom of the 7th, Huskies need 2 to tie. Brooklyn Shearer, Cadence Henderson, Megan Standiford, scheduled hitters for North. They trail this one 6-4. Henderson 0 for 3 so far in this game. Takes one upstairs from Brooklyn Swanepoel. 2-0. Huskies need base runners. Looking to rally for a win in their conference opener. And Shearer showing good patience ahead in the count 3-0. I would assume the take sign is on. The Huskies trailing by a pair. And evidently it was not. My assumption was incorrect. Which is why I'm here, and the head coach, Kelsey Fitch, is over there in the third base coaching box. She knows her personnel. Lifted to left, but right at the left fielder, Maggie Gaffner. Gaffner makes the catch for out number 1, a big out for New Richmond. Huskies have hit the ball hard today. The Tigers have played some really nice defense. So now Cadence Henderson will step in. Henderson hit the ball hard last time up, but flew out to center field. She rips that one well foul. Swanepoel ahead in the count. 0-1. Brooklyn Swanepoel, the Tigers pitcher, has had base runners on every inning. And she's managed to work herself out of trouble. 0-1 pitch. Lifted to left. Gaffner a couple steps in. Makes the catch for out number 2. So the Huskies down to their final out. And Megan Standiford will step in. Standiford 0 for 3, looking to keep this game going. Takes that one low, 1-0. Standiford should reach. Claire Gruna will step in. Gruna in the on-deck circle, off to our left. Here's the 1-0 pitch from Swanepoel. Fouled straight back. Standiford right on that one. One ball, one strike, 2 down here. Lifted to left. Gaffner edging toward the line, makes the catch. 3 straight flyouts to Maddie Gaffner out there in left field. And with that, the New Richmond Tigers put the finishing touches on a 6-4 win over the Eau Claire North Huskies. Very good ball game here at North High School. The Tigers improved to 1-0 overall. They are 1-0 in Big Rivers Conference play. The Huskies dropped to 2-2 overall. They are 0-1 in Big Rivers Conference play. Next up for North, they will make a trip to New Richmond on Thursday to take on these same Tigers. Then on Friday, back here at North High School, non-conference game against DC Everest. Once again, your final, New Richmond 6, Eau Claire North 4. Coming up next is the Nasonville Dairy post-game show. Nasonville Dairy with fresh cheese curds made daily. Get your cheese curds in Nasonville Dairy in Marshfield, Curtis, or online, nasonvilledairy.com. 6-4 is your final. New Richmond knocking off Eau Claire North. We thank you for watching on Zaleski Sports, but stick around for the Nasonville Dairy post-game show. We will hear from Huskies head coach Kelsey Fitch, who I'm sure the Huskies disappointed with the loss, but the team played well. Again, first outdoor game for both of these teams today, and you got to give them credit for playing a pretty clean game overall. So once again, your final score, New Richmond 6, Eau Claire North 4. We are back with the Nasonville Dairy postgame show right after this on Zaleski Sports.
Nasonville Dairy, family owned and operated, bringing you fresh cheese curds made daily, along with many other varieties of Wisconsin-made cheeses and treats. Don't forget to check out our cheese and sausage trays for your upcoming parties and cheese and sausage gift packages for the holiday season or any other special occasion. Nasonville Dairy, located just southwest of Marshfield on US Highway 10, NasonvilleDairy.com.
All right, so we're here with Kim Hyman. Kim, Nasonville Dairy, 125 years in the making. Tell us about that.
You know, it's fantastic. It was the first plant built in Wood County back in 1885. Sal Nason and his family came here, and they started a small dairy plant. Eventually that plant burnt down, but then they rebuilt onto this same facility, and our family moved here in the late 60s in 1968 and took it over from there, and it's been just a fantastic growth. Great community, great people we have working for us. Oh, it's an open market. It's huge. You know, the opportunity for the diversity in the cheese industry is fantastic, and you have to be that way in order to sell a lot of product. And so we've got a great group of people working on the research and development side for us. So it's been really fortunate for us. Oh, right. We have 185 farm families that market their milk through us here at Nasonville Dairy. And we are so lucky we have like the best dairy farms in not only in central Wisconsin, but in the United States, marketing milk through us. So we're just really fortunate on that side.
Actually, we started in 1968. Our father brought us here from another cheese plant in Wisconsin. We had come from the cheese business. We've always been in the business. We had moved around the state in different parts. He brought us here about that time. The plant ran 7,500 pounds of milk at that time, and now runs about 1.5 million a day. So. We originally started out with making cheddar, and now we make cheddar, Colby, Monterey, Farmers cheese, pizza cheese, Quesa Blanca, Quesa de Friar, Seco, Parma, Romano, Asiago, Fontina, Feta Caseri, Caflateri, Cafla Graviera, as well as making some Gouda Edam and a little bit of Munster on occasion.
So welcome back to Eau Claire North High School. New Richmond knocking off North in this Big Rivers Conference opener. 6-4 is your final. We're standing by for North coach Kelsey Fitch, but as we do that, we'll recap this one. It was a well-played game by both teams, and it was the Tigers getting on the board early. The pair of runs in the first inning. Bella Belargin knocking in a pair with a base hit in the first inning, and the Tigers took a 2-0 lead. The Huskies answered in their half of the first. Madison Parker came around on a Brooklyn Shearer RBI single. It was 2-1 after one. Then in the bottom of the second, the Huskies scored 3 times. A hit, an error, a sacrifice, and then Parker with the single, Kira Schubert with a walk, and then a Janae Goldbox single. Part of a 3-run second inning for the Huskies, and they led it 4-2 after 2. Neither team scored until the top of the 5th inning. Tigers' Caitlin Swanepoel led off with a single, advanced to second on a wild pitch, and came around to score on a Bella Belargin base hit. It was 4-3. And then in the 6th inning, Tigers Got a one-out single by Emma Estep. Maddie Gaffner then reached on a fielder's choice. Brooklyn Swanepoel, the pitcher, singled. And an error on the Huskies, a walk. And 3 runs came around to score, and that proved to be the difference. Huskies threatened in their half of the 6th. They had 2 on with just 1 out. The pitcher, Brooklyn Swanepoel, worked out of that jam. Tigers went down 1-2-3 in their half of the 7th. North came up, and all 3 hitters, Brooklyn Shearer, Cadence Henderson, Megan Stanford, all made really good contact, but they all wound up as fly ball outs. All 3 outs recorded by the left fielder, Maddie Gaffner. So 6-4 was your final. Again, the Huskies 2-2 overall now. 0-1 in the Big Rivers Conference, but they'll get a chance to even their BRC record on Thursday when they travel to face the New Richmond Tigers. Tigers will be back in action on Friday. They're going to make the trek up to Superior for a pair of games on Friday, and then they will host Eau Claire Memorial on Tuesday the 18th. And then those 2 teams will play at Galine Field on the 20th. Eau Claire North, meanwhile, after traveling to New Richmond on Thursday, Huskies will host DC Everest on Friday. Then North will travel to perennial power Stevens Point on Monday the 17th. They'll be back here on Tuesday the 18th to host Hudson. And then a return trip to face the Raiders in Hudson on Thursday the 20th. And then a Saturday trip to River Falls on the 22nd. So a lot of games coming up for the Eau Claire North Huskies. But I think plenty to build on for head coach Kelsey Fitch. And actually both of these teams. I think, sure, you'd prefer to win, to state the incredibly obvious, but I think Kelsey Fitch and her staff, Rebecca Harps, Troy Schubert, a lot to build on and a lot to fine-tune, and definitely some positives here for the North Huskies. And you've got some players, no doubt about it. You can't dwell on a loss too long because you don't want one loss to become 2 or 3. Meantime, Lindsey Knutson and the Tigers, they got to be feeling really good. The first outdoor game they played all year after a number of postponements, and to get an early lead on the road after a bus trip over and fall behind and then battle back to win it and then close it out the way they did. We've got to feel awfully good about their start to the season. And again, this Richmond Tigers team, not a single senior on the roster. So future looks awfully bright over in New Richmond, and I think they're doing some good things right now. Huskies a relatively young team as well. 6 seniors on the roster. Kelsey Fitch making her way over to chat with us. We certainly appreciate her time, and we appreciate all the viewers who are standing by as part of this Nasonville Dairy post-game show. Kelsey Fitch, thanks for joining us. And obviously you would like to get a win in your home opener, but I'm guessing some positives that you can take from this. What are some of those things that you can look at and say, hey, you know what, these are the things we like?
Just hang on. Save that thought. Yeah, we got to turn all this stuff on, guys, before we start. Okay.
All right, we'll do take 2. So, Coach, again, positives from today despite the 6-4 loss.
Yeah, I really loved the way that we came out. That first inning, inning 1 through 4 were great, high energy, making plays, hitting was wonderful. Inning 1 through 4 was great. After that was not so good, but that gives me hope that we can play, throughout the game like inning 1 through 4. For a whole 7 innings in the future.
This did not seem like a game between two teams that were playing their first outdoor game. I mean, you had those games up in Rhinelander in the Hodag Dome, but at the same time, again, in terms of play, hey, the pitchers were throwing strikes, hitters were scoring up, some nice defensive plays. So that, I think, has to be a positive and a credit to you and the staff for keeping this team focused on the things you can do when you can't get outside because of the weather we've had.
Yes, we have put a lot of work into the gym, and there are just so many things that you can do inside, but obviously it's never going to be the same as the dirt. So, the team just knows. They know that they can do what they can do, and they control what they can control. And when we get out here, they just go ahead and they do things that they've been doing their whole lives. And they remember, I can play on the dirt and don't get tripped out by it. So
Thursday, you go back to New Richmond, so you get the chance to go on the bus to go over there. Is that a positive for you guys to have that? All right, hey, we lost a game, but now we get a chance to face that same team.
Yep.
What are you going to be stressing tomorrow at practice and on the bus ride over on Thursday?
Yeah, New Richmond is a really wonderful team. They're coached very well by an ex-college softball player like myself, and so I'm just going to be stressing we really got to hit the ball better than what we did tonight. And then we also need to make sure that we lessen our errors on defense. I think that the errors killed us tonight. We had 6, and that's not normal for our team. So we're just going to clean some of that stuff up and hopefully go in and give New Richmond another run for their money.
And obviously everybody is hoping for good weather going forward because you got a lot of games on this schedule. So you don't want to dwell too much, good or bad. You don't want to dwell on just one game. But what are you really going to kind of focus on over this next week, 2-week stretch?
Yeah, I think we're just going to make sure that we really focus on the things that we can do outside and maybe can't do inside of a gym. Pop flies, getting on the dirt, that kind of stuff, and just focus on the things that we can control. Make sure we take care of those situational things that are really hard to do when we are indoors, and just get ready to play more games. And I'm hopeful that the weather will stay playable outside.
I think we all are. Kelsey Fitch,
so.
Thanks so much for your time. Best of luck to you and the Huskies going forward. We'll see you again here in the coming weeks.
Yeah, sounds good. Thank you.
All right, I appreciate it.
Yeah.
So that will do it from Eau Claire North High School. For Jason Zaleski, for Gabby Anderson, doing a fine job producing, I'm Bob Bradovich saying, have a great rest of the afternoon, everybody. Once again, your final in Big Rivers Conference softball. It's New Richmond 6 and Eau Claire North 4. Have a great rest of the evening, everybody.